keeping on with surveying you. Who of you perceives himself as a millennial by show of hands? Well, there's not so many in the room. So we've been talking about superpowers today, and we're going to go deep into superpowers right now. And the millennials are those, you might not know, but they are the generation with the real superpowers. But I don't want to spoil anything. I'm going to have Rosa doing this, sharing her story, her strategy, her campaign about real superpowers with you. So please give it up for Rosa.
Hello. Good to be back. Hello. Tonight I want to talk about a brand that is trying to be meaningful again to millennials. And that sounds familiar, right? In the couple past years, a lot of brands are trying to do so, to reconnect to a younger audience. But in the beer market especially, consumption is going down. And, yeah, surprising. Crafted beers are entering the market and especially attracting younger audiences. And also brand loyalty is going down. So bad news for BECK'S. But they do have a sailboat, an icon of freedom for the past decades. And it's navigating towards unknown seas of youth, driven by the question, is freedom still relevant for millennials? And if so, what does it mean in the context of today? Now, I've done research myself on millennials, but I'm only a millennial but 10 days. So I had to get Andy with me on the ship, on board. He's my planner from 2016. And he's equipped with enough millennial DNA. He's very outgoing, very social, very thirsty for life, and of course, alcoholic beverages. And Andy is very insecure about his decisions in life, but that's another story. So Andy did all the deep research on millennials, and believe me, there's a lot of data out there, a lot of reports on millennials. And we did focus group interviews and one-on-one interviews, everything asking the same question, what does freedom mean to you? And this is what it all came down to. We grew up in a world where all fights already have been fought, where most obligations have been dismissed. So no church, no politics, no society restrictions anymore, which means being patriotic is totally uncool, being religious is not cool anymore, and being a housewife is not cool for millennials. Now, that's a good thing, because we live in a world of choices and possibilities. And freedom, what about freedom? Freedom is a fact, it's a given. But here comes the trick, decision is a burden. So here is Andy, paralyzed by choice, not even knowing what he's doing tonight, where to go, which girl to date, smaller questions, but leading into bigger questions like where to live, what to work, what to do with his life. But Andy also knows that if he does not take a decision, he loses impact on creating greater moments, making ordinary moments extraordinary. And based on this, BECK'S changed the advertising paradigm and said, it's not the brand term making your moment better. It's millennials, it's a target audience that make extraordinary moments. Here's a campaign, 2017, of BECK'S Legendary. I press again. 'Cause we're gonna be legends. Gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends. Yeah, we're gonna be legends. So what BECK'S is saying here, let's celebrate the fact that we don't have to fight for freedom. Let's just enjoy it. And let's not feel guilty about it. Let's be what we are, millennials, or Generation Me, or Generation YOLO, call it what you want. But maybe it's just humans in younger bodies trying to make everyday life legendary. Now, we all know this is advertising, and that ads are trying to please us, and that ads are trying to sell us something. So we needed to go from storytelling to story doing. And this doesn't mean, for BECK'S, it doesn't mean giving away free beers. Sorry about that. It doesn't mean giving away free beers. It means making the brand story tangible. And that's because only 2% of the people who watch this spot will recommend the product. That's a sad fact. What does story doing mean for BECK'S? It could mean giving people the choice to open doors and experience something greater, legendary moments. Or it means giving them the opportunity to design their own beer. But it could also mean giving you the choice to create your own beer. This is how.
Microphone 1, 2.
Do you think this is being recorded?
It literally is recorded. You can see it come out of here, Mary.
Das ist ja live.
Apfel, hörst du mich?
Das ist ja geil. Was ist denn das hier? Ist das ein Studio oder was?
Hier hast du die einmalige Chance,
Unseren BECK'S-Hopfen live zu bescheinen.
Hallo.
How are you? Oh, this is so weird.
Hallo lieber Tropfen, du bist der geile Hopfen. Wir fahren bald ans Meer, genießen dich dann sehr. I'm gonna film this. I love this!
Wo ist denn das überhaupt? Im Allgäu, oder?
Wo bist du denn, Hopfen? Wo bist du? Schick mal Standort, bitte, schick Standort.
Oh, da kommen ja Heimatgefühle hoch.
Worüber wollen wir denn reden?
Fans, can you hear us? Hello? If you can hear us, say yes!
I am from England. We need this grass to grow.
All right. So this is brand new. This is out for a week. So you might ask yourself, why isn't Andy presenting his case? Well, he wasn't sure. He couldn't decide. He still isn't sure, probably. He told me he would be here tonight. I don't know. Maybe there's a better party. But this is to you, Andy, and all the millennials out there in the audience. Make choices, be it right or wrong, because here you can see what you're capable of. Making great ads, great strategy, great ideas, and most of all, making your own lives legendary. Thank you.